Traditional women, where art thou? It's like searching for a needle in a haystack. It's not impossible, but it might take you some time and effort to find one. Traditional value? Well, they're still out there, but they're like a vintage vinyl, a bit harder to find these days. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into this topic that's been on my mind lately. Ever since we came back from our vacations, I've noticed a significant change in the women in the Philippines, and I want to share my thoughts and observations with you all. Now that this topic is about dating in the Philippines, is it time to look elsewhere for a wife? I know it's quite a sensitive topic for some, or maybe for you all. So first and foremost, I'm just going to say that these are purely my observations as well as those of my friends, and I don't intend to generalize an entire population because I know that everyone's experiences and perspectives can vary greatly. The Philippines is a diverse country with a rich culture, and there are exceptions to the rule. Now, let me start by saying that the Philippines has been considered a hotspot for those seeking love and companionship. The warm hospitality, the beautiful attractions, and of course, our reputations as Filipinas, as being family-oriented and possessing traditional values, have drawn many expats to explore the dating scene in the Philippines. Besides that, we all know that there are a lot of beautiful, sexy, petite Filipinas that you all want. However, as time changes, so does the dating landscape. And one of the challenges some expats may face in the Philippines, especially if you've been in the dating landscape, is finding traditional women. Traditional women, where art thou? It's like searching for a needle in a haystack. It's not impossible, but it might take you some time and effort to find one. Finding a traditional woman to be with for the rest of your life is like finding a buried treasure. You know that they're out there, but the map might be updated, making the search challenging. And with the influence of social media and the influence of the Western world, there's no doubt that the Philippines has changed drastically in terms of dating and relationships. The influence of global trends, social media, and changing societal norms has led to a significant shift in how people approach dating and relationship in the country. And with the sinking of traditional women, so do traditional values. Growing up, I could see that there are remnants of traditional values in dating and relationships in the Philippines, but now things have changed. In the past, it was common to see women who valued loyalty, commitment, and family above all else. However, as society evolves and becomes more modernized, these traditional values are slowly diminishing. The dating pool in the Philippines nowadays, and I know it's not just in the Philippines but around the world too, is saturated with individuals who are more focused on the latest trends, have social validation, and have a more individualistic mindset. Moreover, the emphasis on materialism has become more important or more prominent in certain circles. For example, if a Filipina is dating a foreigner or married to a foreigner, the pressure to showcase a certain lifestyle, whether through social media or in person, can be very overwhelming, and it can also make it more difficult to distinguish between intentions that are sincere and those that are motivated by outside forces like money or social standing. Traditional value? Well, they're still out there, but they're like a vintage vinyl, a bit harder to find these days. Traditional values like familial closeness, commitment, and modesty might not be as prevalent in the dating pool as they once were. Finding a conservative, family-oriented partner is like trying to find your keys in a cluttered bag. You know they're in there somewhere, but it might take a while to sift through all that other options. Now, I want to clarify that I am not painting an entirely negative picture here. Of course, the Philippines is a beautiful country with diverse and wonderful people. There are still many Filipinas who hold on to traditional values. They're rare, but they're there. The question now lies, is it time to look elsewhere for a potential life partner? Well, that's a personal choice that you should make. But with what's happening in the Philippines right now, with these women who are slowly adapting the mindset of a Western woman, it may be worth considering other options. And if you are an expat who is looking for a wife who still holds traditional values and is a traditional woman, who is not tainted by the mindset of a feminist woman, then I think it's time to look elsewhere. There are other places in the Philippines, in the province area, where you might find someone who aligns with your beliefs and values. Or maybe you could find them outside the Philippines too. Remember, every relationship is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The decision to look elsewhere for a potential life partner should be based on your personal beliefs and preferences and the kind of relationship you dream of having. Ultimately, the choice is yours to make. Remember to trust your instinct and never settle for less than what you truly deserve. With that, I am going to end my discussion here. Thank you all for joining me on this topic. Until next time. Adios.